Gango, how's everybody doing, man? Welcome back to Manplu FC. My name is Nande, and welcome back to another reaction. This is following match week 7 in the Premier League, where Manchester City just beat Brentford 1-0 at the G-Tech, and Liverpool lost to Chelsea 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. And the focus of this particular reaction video is the Arsenal match versus West Ham, where Arsenal beat West Ham 2-0. And we're about to jump into this Don Robbie fan cam following the match. You know what I mean? The title is a bit confusing for me, considering Arsenal actually won that match, but it seems like Don Robbie is upset for some reason. So before we get to some of my own breakdowns, I just want to see this video, man. So let's just jump right into it.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We've just beaten West Ham 2-0 here at Emirates. Chelsea are currently playing Liverpool. They're currently 1-0 up. We're currently at the top of the league. We just won our game. Is that the perfect kind of combination of a good Saturday right now with what you saw today, or is it?
Yeah, if Chelsea win, it'll be a very good Saturday because we'll be top of the league.
For the international.
A few weeks ago, it was all doom and gloom after that City game, and I remember as I said it last week. I was getting cussed off for saying it's still early, and it's still early. Even if we're top of the league, it's still early, but when you consider the start of the season that we've had, we had to go away to Liverpool at Anfield, go away to Old Trafford, first game of the season, away St James's Park, Man City at home, all of that in our first 7 games.
Yep, 7
right?
games. Yep.
That's a tough start. And even when you look at today, I know we look at it and say standard win and that, but we lost to West Ham last year. We lost to West Ham last year, we lost to Newcastle last year. So it's a very good start to the season. Even if we're not top by the end of today, and we're say in second place, it will represent an excellent start to the season. May not always have been the best football that we've seen, and I think today, listen, it weren't a riveting match, was it? I mean, it's very difficult to play against a team that are absolutely like a couple of people said, absolutely no ambition. I couldn't believe what I was watching. They didn't even. They brought on 2 subs later on. I don't even know if they touched the ball. They were on for about, was it Potts? And they were on for about half an hour. They were just running around.
Nuno's first week.
No, his second game.
They're saying Nuno's first week is what they're saying.
But there weren't no new manager bouts today, boy.
Well, that's what, is that a thing?
That was no bounce whatsoever. I mean, like, they were negative, man.
Very just flat, just no bounce.
All I'm saying, listen, I'm not even having a go at them, right? Because I understand it. What I'm saying is, it's very difficult to go pop 6, 7 goals or whatever everyone's expecting when every single person is behind the ball. It's tough. Well, Julian said it earlier, 11 professional footballers. It ain't 11 like us, not behind the ball. It's not 11 men like us. Well, we're not struggling to score because we scored 2 goals today.
We are struggling to score. We could score more goals.
Oh, we are just.
Well, we scored 5 goals against Leeds. We scored 3 goals. We won 2-0. We won 2-0 during the week.
Fans are here saying we're struggling to score goals.
Don Robbie has a lot of has a very high standard.
They had no shots on target.
Exactly,
We won the game.
they won by
I'm one that's
clean
always I want to be entertained and whatnot, but it's a clean sheet. We won the game.
If you play a team, what is it? Because you can go and score, Ryan, you can go and score 5, you can win 5-3 or something like that. But if you actually, a better result is, right, 2-0, they've had no shot on target, listen, entertainment-wise, if you want entertainment-wise, you're right. 5-3, great game thing, we come up. But actually, a better...
No, it should have been a match. No, listen, these kind of teams, no disrespect to West Ham, innit? They were rubbish before Nuno, but even with Nuno, with this whole new manager bounce, they ain't even in their fluid. They ain't got any sort of rhythm going on. We should have battered them. The same
The
way
newly
we done
appointed
Leeds,
managers
the same way done
seem
Forest,
to be struggling.
But does it matter if you're winning the game, right? Hear me out. And if the Arsenal team can get their levels when they meet up the Newcastle away, for instance, as long as you're beating the harder teams and still beating teams like this, does it matter if we're being entertained?
Let me just talk about a bigger picture. It will catch up to us later. That's what I'm trying to say. Why are you rolling your eyes? You know it's true though. It's gonna catch up to us later if we keep playing like this.
But listen, hold on. I'm saying this. One second. I'm saying this. If you play at home, you've won 2-0. David Raya was colder than us. He had nothing to do. He's free. He's not even had a save to make.
0 shots on target. Yeah.
Not one save to make in the game. If you win 2-0, that's what you call. If he was playing like other sports, they call that a shutout. What more can you do? That is, if you go through the season doing that, hardly ever conceding and scoring. It's not like we didn't score. What are you complaining about? What you like complaining
No,
about?
it's 2 games. Even Olympiacos
just like
isn't bad.
complaining.
Them. No, we're not scoring enough. We're not scoring enough. Olympiacos as well. This is. See what I'm
Olympiacos
saying?
won 2-0.
See how Man United, you know.
Cecil, can I say one
See how you
sentence?
deny it.
Right, listen, I say one sentence. One sentence. One sentence.
Go on, say it then.
One sentence. 1989 and 1991, Arsenal, George Graham. Right? That's all you have to know.
But I'm saying, listen, to me, I wouldn't even say it was a boring performance by us, right? Because you know, we were in full control of the game. I honestly, I don't know.
We
What
look for
more.
things to mind. I feel like
Listen, I want to come here. I want to see
I'm being
5.
safe. So do I. So
I
do
want
I.
to see
So do I.
5. I want to see 6. But hold on. Listen, I want to see 5. I want to see 5. 1 second. I want to see 5. I want to see 6. Right? But the reality of football is, it don't work like that, bro. I don't care whether you.
This is consistently not scoring enough.
Bro, you know what? Listen, what you.
Hey, fans of.
We're dominating games, consistently not scoring enough. This is not good enough.
Honest to God.
All right, let's move the conversation over. Let's move on. Listen. Hear me out. Let's move forward.
This just isn't how football works in the Premier League. You don't go and blow teams away 4-5-0 every week. No team.
Not many teams are doing that.
No team does.
Lack of ambition.
None.
Robbie's got lack of ambition, bro.
This guy-
You know
I
what?
wanna
Yeah?
win the league.
Huh? No,
My
you don't.
ambition-
Not with that mentality.
Wait. All right. Let's move over. Let's move over.
See,
Move
the
on.
problem with him,
No,
right,
let's move on.
what it is, right, with Ryan, he likes to moan, yeah? So he likes to moan. So when he comes out now, he's got nothing to moan about. He's going to moan about us winning 2-0.
Oh, he's
I'll moan about it all week.
Don't you think that's worrying though? I know we won 2-0. I know we won 2-0. No. It's a good performance, but we should at least put through.
I'm done. If you win 2-0, it's a shutout. A team has not even laid a glove on you.
They're not a good team.
All right, hold on. Right, guys. Wait, I know. Listen. Right, Robbie, your interview. Let's go to Victor Gyökeres. Let's go to.
I'm seriously lost, right? Because I've
This is the
been
weirdest fan cam I've
I've been
ever
watching
seen,
football for a
man.
long time, right? And I know, right, in all the years I've been watching football, I've
It
never
feels like a
seen,
high
even the
school classroom.
Invincibles did not go out and blow teams away 4-5 every week. It just not in this league. Maybe Bundesliga, maybe some other France.
League on.
In this league, no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that every week. And it's not even like we ain't blown teams because we've come here, Leeds, 5-0.
They've just got promoted. That's good. West Ham are about to be relegated the way they're going on. Like, batter them, bro. Batter them. Olympiacos was a mad thing. We should have battered them, bro.
Yeah, you're not always gonna have games like that though. I hear you. I
Played
hear
FM before. None of you played FM at all. You played
Who's
4-4
this?
fucking 2. Gyökeres, fuck him off. I'd even put Saliba up front over at Gyökeres, bro. He's dead. Man United fan.
Wow, I can tell.
It must be a
He's not an
Man
Arsenal
United
fan.
But
Man United fan or a Heineken fan?
So, but let me talk about Victor Gyökeres then, because there's been a lot of discourse, especially online in the chat that we had on a watch day, on the watch long today. I need to know, Robbie, because he didn't take the penalty. Were you saying? Were you frustrated that they didn't give the penalty to Gyökeres? He's a man that's kind of on it. They're saying gold trout and stuff.
Yeah, listen, it's Saka's 200th game, man. He ain't giving no free penalty to no one. I don't blame him. It's his 200th game, right? The guy wanted to score, and I could tell that because there was also a chance earlier in the first half he could have cut back for someone and he went for it himself. He was desperate to score. Listen, I don't care as long as someone scored a goal today, scored a penalty. It's a great penalty by Saka, and that killed the game. Game over. You know what I mean? So
Does it matter that we got Gyökeres to win these sort of games against the lesser opponents, even though we are winning these games? But these ones to score against.
Listen, I want to see Gyökeres score every week. He's still early in his career at Arsenal. He scored 3 goals so far. It's all good. Listen, as long as we're winning games, that's all I want to know. I'd rather win the league than Gyökeres score 40 goals and we come second.
Exactly, Robbie.
That's what it's all about. I want to win the league, right?
Exactly.
Right? I'd rather win the league than come here every week and win 5-6-0 and we come third. Right? We've seen that before. That year, when, you know, not last year, the year before, was it? When we were playing really well, right?
Well, Stafford team 6-5.
Exciting, but then we concede. The way the team's playing at the moment, I like what I see.
Yeah.
I like what I see, and it will get better. That's the other thing that people need to remember as well. It's still early. The team will get better. The team will get stronger. I think, you know what I mean? I think they're still learning how to play together. I think they're still like, they've still got a gel. It's still going to get better. It's still going to be a lot of, like you said, a lot of new players. There's still a lot of improvement, a lot of improvement there. But what I do like, and what I think is very important at the moment is we're not conceding goals.
Yeah.
We look really solid at the back. I thought Saliba today was excellent. Calafiori, Timber, excellent. That back four and the keeper. You're not going to see many teams come and put a lot of goals past them. I thought Zubimendi came in, did well, you know, and yeah, we got the job done, man. And as I said, when you're playing against a team that's sat that deep,
That's right.
very, very difficult. As I said, it's not 11 players like us behind the ball. It's 11 professional footballers behind the ball. It's difficult, but we got the job done. And listen, if by tonight Liverpool lose, nobody's going to be talking about no. And I don't even think it was a bad performance. I don't think it was the most entertaining game because there's only one team playing. It's one team playing. It's hard.
That's true. We had 70% possession. Last season finished, obviously, Martin Odegaard. He's actually broken a record for being the first Premier League player in history to be substituted before half-time.
I thought you were going to say he's actually broken something.
I don't remember the exact injury, but it's a long term.
He's seen
frustrated. You see, even that again. I heard Yardman say something, the most ridiculous thing. Yeah?
It wasn't.
Right? Rush back, right?
Yes, yeah, that does happen.
He didn't say that.
He rushed, remember Declan Rice last season with a broken toe? You mad? This is what he does.
Again,
bro.
right?
Come on.
Mikel Arteta rushed him back. He played during the week.
He rushed back.
Played during the week. Everyone's saying, "Oh, fantastic performance, brilliant." Right? When the team sheet came out to
you said he's back last week. You said you think he's almost back.
Yeah, exactly.
To his best.
He said the other night he's back to his best. And when the team sheet came out today, not one player moaned about that.
Facts.
Right? Now the guy gets injured because he got clattered, by the way, not because of a muscle injury or something. Right? Now he's been rushed back. This is madness, man. What's wrong with us?
All right, man. That was Don Robbie's fan cam. Don Robbie and company, as it seems. Listen, man. The first thing I want to say after watching that fan cam is Don Robbie has a lot of. He's very level-headed. You know what I mean? He's very like calm and patient. Because I simply couldn't stand being interrupted like that. You know what I mean? I couldn't tolerate it the way he is. But you know what I mean? It seems like he recognizes that it's good for engagement, but it's definitely not good for integrity or respect. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of those people around Cecil and Robbie were kind of like overstepping their boundaries a little bit. But anyway, Don Robbie handled it like the G that he is, man. You know what I mean? So I want to just give him all the credit in the world for just being as cool as he is, or as he was during that. But and another thing, I don't understand what the big fuss is about. You would swear that I was watching a fan cam following an Arsenal defeat. Like, why was everybody so upset? You know what I mean? Sometimes matches are boring. You know what I mean? Is everybody upset that the match was boring? It was a boring win. A win's a win, bro. Like, get through it, 90 minutes, pick up your 3 points and move on. Like, why is everybody kind of like looking up at the sky like the sky is falling? Why is everybody kind of like prophesying something bad's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, it's like the Arsenal fan base is so weird, man. No, people aren't satisfied, people are worried, people are kind of like, you know what I mean? They won the match. They beat West Ham. You know what I mean? They're top of the table. Like, they were top of the table during that fan cam, and this was before Liverpool played Chelsea, which they still remain top of the table. But why didn't I see anybody who was interrupting Robbie mention the fact that Arteta got them up to number 1 in the Premier League table on match week 7? Everybody was sort of like, wow, this is it's worrying or it's not enough, or so I heard some guy say Yokera's out or so, whatever that guy said. It's like, what are we talking about? What are we actually talking about? Everybody at Arsenal is doing well, from the defenders, the midfield, and the strikers and the forwards. And Arsenal, by the way, have a lot of injuries. We have injuries too, by the way, but you know what I mean. I'm saying Arsenal have always been like plagued with injuries. I don't understand where the discontent is coming from everybody. I don't understand why nobody at Arsenal can't get on the same page, but that's just how it is for those guys. Another point I wanted to make, guys, this Liverpool downfall reminds me of last season for us. You remember in the beginning stages of last season, Manchester City were first in the table. I want to say for maybe as long as Liverpool have been first in the table, right? And then at some point, we just dropped off in the most dramatic way possible. That's what Liverpool are doing now. It's just collecting L after L after L. Now they're playing Manchester United next, and I'm expecting them to win. But Manchester United are a very huge rival for Liverpool, and Ruben Amorim just came off the back of a victory. You know what I mean? Playing Sunderland. So, am I hoping for a United win? Absolutely, but I'm expecting Liverpool to kind of like pick up 3 points there. But if they don't, then it just proves my point that, you know what I mean, the parallels between us last season and them this season is kind of like identical at that point, you know what I mean? Hopefully it means that Liverpool will drop even further down the table, not just like second or third, but like maybe like fifth or sixth or something. And that'll be very great for me. And it'll be very great for the other teams that are kind of like hoping to like climb up the table, such as us. We finally like climbed over Sunderland. So thank you, Man United, for that again. But anyway, thank you for you guys if you stuck around this long, and leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you have to. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace out.